Now we're gonna start our discussion. You have 1 minute to read the stimulus. Start now. Now you have 2 minutes to prepare your responses. Start now. Our discussion start now. Generally, everybody has own personality in their life, and what I'm going to say is everybody confirm has influence person in their life. So my point is I'm going to say influence person in our surrounding is friend. Why I'm saying that? Because everywhere we're gonna go, at school, university, or place work, we're gonna find friends. So when we meet friend, the personality of that friend must influence ourselves. And what I'm going to say, we must choose friends wisely, because the personality of the friend will influence our personality, of course. So if we choose friend not wisely, the bad personality of that friend will change our life. Just that. And I'm going to the next candidate.
So, in my opinion, I think who has the greatest influence on individual personality is our parents, because we spending more time with them. Parents also can be a role model to their children's life. For example, parents cannot talk bad things in front of their children. How parents talk to other people, how they can control their emotions. All these children's gonna apply to their life after that. So parents should be more careful, especially when children are still young, because they can follow what parents do after in their life. Moreover, parents with a good personality and character can give an positive impact to their children's life. Since we were little, they teach a lot of things to us. Like I say, for example, how they talk, how they communicate with others, how they communicate with other peoples. So parents, I think, are the most closest to us that can give a good role model to our personality. So for me, I think that parents are the greatest influence on an individual personality. Thank you.
In my personal opinion, I think lecturer gives the greatest personalities to individual. This is because lecturer is a person who teach their students about certain subjects. This will brighten the students' future if they understand what they are learning. So, while learning in class, while teaching in class, some lecturer like to give advices because they have experienced a lot of hardship when they are in college. And then some lecturer is very sporting. They often give positive vibe to the students so that the students will understand more about the subject. And then so because of that, students will make a lecturer as their idol. Plus, lecturer always wants the best for their children. For their students. That's all. Thank you.
For me, vital reason for personality affection is from famous personalities. Of course, every one of us is idolize some people, either leader or influencer like artists that we see in social media. We idolize them mostly because their personalities and we want to be like them. For example, I idolize some businessmen because their personality affect me want to be uh, full of achievement in my life just like them. So that is why I say that famous people personalities and life can affect our personalities as well.
Okay, so I more agree with Ayuni because the most influenced person in our life is parents, because we live with them since we a little baby until we grow up. So the our parents is the best idol for our. That's all.
Do you mind if I add something on Arif point? So I want to share my experience. I think one of my friends is the greatest influence for me because actually she is the person with the full of confidence when she talk in front of a lot of people. So when while I afraid to talk in front of a lot of people, so she teach me and encourage me on how to talk in front of a lot of people with confidence. And now, thanks to her, I overcome that and I be more confident to talk in front of a lot of people. So I agree with Ari point that friends also can be the greatest influence on individual personality.
I also agree with Eunice that friends that we live with our friends also affect our personalities because based on my experience also during high school I study in boarding school and my life is surrounding by my friend more than my parents for 5 years, and I clearly agree that my friend, which is luckily I have a lot of good friends, I behave at my school.
Okay. For me, I agree with Aiman's point because famous people um okay, famous people can attract people to become a better person, especially their fans. So people would always have a dream to be like them. So they make them as their icon to motivate themselves. Thank you.
I agree with Aiman Pon also that famous personality also can be the greatest influence on individual personality. I have one famous personality which is Mr. Caprice. He is famous in Instagram and he make a video to give an advice, opinion about something happened in Malaysia and also around the world. So in his video, I can see how he give a speech, how he give a talk confidently. So I like to no I get his confidence to talk a lot of people but while watching his video. So I agree with Aiman points.
Okay, so we end our discussion now. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.